Hey gang, my name is David, and today on the Paraclete's Hammer we are going to divert from our normal study on the Gospel of Matthew and focus a little bit on some things in Genesis. So, let's jump in. Our text is going to be Genesis 9, at least our primary text. And we have another text following Genesis 9 that I think will help us interpret what's going on. So, starting with verse 20. Noah began to be a man of the soil, and he planted a vineyard. He drank of the wine and became drunk, and lay uncovered in his tent. And Ham, the father of Canaan, saw the nakedness of his father, and told his two brothers outside. Then Shem and Japheth took a garment, laid it on their shoulders, and walked backward, and covered the nakedness of their father. Their faces were turned backward, and they did not see their father's nakedness. When Noah awoke from his wine and knew what his youngest son had done to him, he said, Cursed be Canaan, a servant of servants shall he be to his brothers. He also said, Blessed be the Lord, the God of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. May God enlarge Japheth, and let him dwell in the tents of Shem, and let Canaan be his servant. And after the flood Noah lived 350 years. All of the days of Noah were 950 years, and he died. So, there is a question to which I heard an outstanding response. The question is, what was the nakedness of their father? Now, Genesis, like Anu-Melish, the Gilgamesh epic, and a lot of your ancient Near Eastern earliest source documentations for your creation stories, there's very much the language of poetry, of grand epic, of a saga, of couplets, rhyming, a lot of imagery, simile, metaphor, etc. So there are times when the writer of Genesis is, in this case, is going to use a whole lot of images, or is going to slide images in, things that represent other things that we wouldn't normally see if we didn't more slowly and carefully consider and read the text. So, the nakedness of the father here could potentially be a metaphor. Well, a metaphor for what? Well, if you go over to Leviticus 18, what does it say in verse 7? The nakedness of your father, or the nakedness of your mother, you shall not uncover. She is your mother. You shall not uncover her nakedness. I'm going to repeat that one again. You shall not uncover the nakedness of your father, which is the nakedness of your mother. She is your mother. You shall not uncover her nakedness. So, what if what we are dealing with here is Ham slept with Noah's wife in order to, at the very root, pervert the line of Noah. Okay? And the result of that offspring would have been Canaan. What if Ham, again, slept with Noah's wife, there was that incest, and as a result, you have Canaan? Just a thought here. It looks like, potentially, in Genesis 9, what it's saying is Ham uncovered the nakedness of Noah, which is his wife. So there was that exposure. So Shem and Japheth went and recovered Noah's nakedness, in this case the nakedness of his wife, so that she would be decent again. It's just a thought for consideration, something to take into account as you read Genesis. There are some nuggets throughout the text in the Torah that have some of that interesting discussion, debate, consideration, a little bit deeper layer of meaning. So I just wanted to bless y'all with that, and I look forward to talking to y'all again. Love you guys. Bye-bye.